Hey y'all, and today for the spiritual talk, I'm gonna talk about my rebirth experience. Well, um, with my rebirth experience, it was something. Um, I had surrendered back in July, and this was like I feel like a different type of surrendering. I feel like I started to surrender to my purpose, and I stopped really fighting what I was supposed to do. And when I surrender, it's like I feel like I had a physical, spiritual death. And it's like I remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting in my bed, and it was like it was different than I've always had awakenings and stuff, but this was a different type of awakening. Like I remember laying in my bed and I was just shaking, and I had to realize like my body was physically shitting itself while I was still alive. That was a weird experience. Like I was in my bed just shaking. I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And it kind of got me to a little. I don't know. And I was like, what is going on? Not realizing I was really killing my old self, like for real, killing it while I was still, there. My body was still there, but it's like my old self was like, no, you got to go. And I felt like the old Victoria, she was trying to still stay, but it was like, no, you got to go, baby, you got to go. Where I have to go in life, that old me can't go. It can't go. And I remember, I think I was like that for a whole week. Like I was just shaking. It's like I lay down, my body start to shake. I say, yeah, my body's still shedding. But yeah, it was a totally different experience than I ever have went through. It just was so different, and I kind of think of the situation that happened with B Simone, and I might put a video right here of a video she just made how she was saying she was fighting her purpose. And I remember when I was talking about in the video, the Kendrick Lamar video, I was talking about reincarnation. I did analysis, and I was talking about how she need to really get in her word. And it's so crazy because I was at work and her video just popped up all of a sudden. And I was thinking, I said, I wonder how she is. Now I wonder did she do what I was thinking that she should have did. She did it. She had got in her word, and she was talking about Matthew 23:11. And that's something I feel like a lot of people really need to read. And that's what I feel like. That's just how the type of person I am. I let you find out things for yourself. I'm not going, be there like I used to be. I'm gonna let you find out for yourself. And that's why I say I feel like I'm really turning into a spiritual guide, or I'm already a spiritual speaker. I feel like I'm turning to a spiritual guide as well, because it's like I always be telling people, what they need to do, and I'll let you find out for yourself. And I'm starting to really be that person, and I wonder, and I see why. I don't know. I just feel like God will give us the tools we need in life. He just be waiting for us to act on it. And I noticed that, and I really do notice that. Like when I went through my transformation, it's like I was physically killing my old self, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this how it feels? Like this ain't it. But I had to realize too, like it was a different type. Like I just feel good. I feel better. And it's like my skin is back glowing like it used to be. And I don't know, it was a different type of experience. It was nothing I ever really been through. And you have to, and that's also something I was talking about, because I remember I started feeling that way all of a sudden because Pluto hit Aquarius over the summer. Pluto had hit my sign. So Pluto was like, no, Victoria, you got to kill that old self. And baby, she gone. Like, I feel like I still have parts of my old self in me, but other sides of me, honey, she gone. She gone. But yeah, like I still have, the caring and loving part of myself. I just feel like I have more discernment in a sense. I just feel like I have more discernment. But yeah, that was really a different type of experience. And I feel like the same way, like B Simone, she really did say how she felt like God was humbling her. And that's crazy because it was like, dang, I'm glad she did what I was saying she should do. I'm glad she got on her word. And that's why I feel like sometimes the answers we see, it be right in the Bible. We just got to look for it. And that's how I really do feel. That's why I always be like, you know what? I'm the type of person, I like to find things out for myself. And that's why I always realize like, um, I'm just that type of person. Like, I'm going to just let you read the Bible for yourself. And that's why I always feel like people should read the Bible for themselves, because sometimes somebody could tell you something that's not even in the Bible. They can twist it around and make it sound like it's nothing that's not in the Bible. That's why I always good for people to have a Bible app. Read the Bible for yourself, baby. Read it for yourself. You can still do what you got to do, but still make sure that you do it for yourself as well. Still build that close relationship to God, by yourself. Do it by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people should build that, relationship. Sometimes isolate and stuff like that. And B Simone was talking about how she had a prayer room. And that's why I feel like sometimes people just need, a prayer room or something like that. But yeah, I feel like that as well. But that was just something interesting I was thinking about as well. But yeah, I felt the same way. Like I feel like I'm getting more and more into what God has been calling me to do. I've been really going through that like a lot of months. Like, baby, I've been transforming, transforming, transforming. And it feels different. It's just I don't know, it's just I feel like God is just showing me so much stuff and all I can do is just sit back and be like, okay, I know what to do. And that's how I really do feel. And it was just something else I was gonna put in this video. Oh, but yeah. And I feel like the last thing I really want to talk about is how it's a picture. I'm gonna put another picture up there because the picture just popping up in my head for some reason. But yeah, and you also have to remember when it comes to healing, healing is when you start to take apart. What is it? Because I gotta look back at it too. Healing is when you take accountability for the part you play in your own suffering. And healing comes with really taking your power back from how people treated you, how people did you. You take your power back and be like, you know what? I'm strong. I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior. I am. And know what I always call myself? I always call myself one of God's strongest warriors. I've always realized because God will always give his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. And I've always realized that like my whole life I said I gotta be some because baby, I keep going and going and going. I don't stop. But yeah, that's why I feel like I call myself a warrior. And I am a warrior and you're a warrior as well. And I love y'all and I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.